Good morning. I hope you all had a nice, restful weekend. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit creative and fun. So we're going to go to activity 4.3, which is on page 317, and we're going to be using storyboard today, which is going to be brand new. So, number one, it just wants you to think about what it means to be a transcendentalist, and according to our definitions and everything else, it's going to tell you to work with a partner. We're not working with partners today. We're doing this individually for the benefit of social distancing. So, it's basically telling you we're really going to be looking at Emerson and Thoreau. You can bring in outside information if you want, but you don't necessarily have to do that. So here are some questions we're going to be thinking about today in terms of not you as an individual, not even other sources in the text or anything. We're just looking at transcendentalists. So what's their view of God? What are their values? How do they define truth? So on and so forth with these. You're not answering all these questions. You're not necessarily answering any of them in your book, writing them down. We're just thinking about them. They're good points to go ahead and get you started with the thinking process. So number 3 is when we're actually going to be doing some work. So you're going to take 2 sources. I highly recommend you use Thoreau and Emerson, which were the 2 we did last week, right? This one by Thoreau on page 310 and Emerson, which is on page 307. I recommend you use those. You don't have to. Okay. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some information from them. So on the left side, you're going to be writing down what did you learn about transcendentalists from them, or what are they saying really. In the middle is kind of what you learned about it. So what is your interpretation about it? So this is on the left, it's what are they directly telling you. In the middle is what do you think about what they're telling you. And on the right, any possible connections you can make to a modern source. Okay? One example of the connection was the SpongeBob episode that we covered last week. So pick something other than SpongeBob. And for number 4, you're going to be creating a poster today, synthesizing the information above for number 3. And you're going to be adding visuals to help with the belief of transcendentalism and all that good stuff. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go to clever.com. And this is the same website we use to do the mental health trainings. So you're going to go to clever.com. And remember, when we log in as our student number at hcps.net. And then your Etsy password, right? We're going to see this page that we've seen before and scroll down. It should be towards the bottom. For me, it is. I don't know about for students, but I'm assuming it would be the same. And we're going to click on storyboard that. All right. So once we're in here, your screen's going to look different than mine does, obviously. But you're going to click on your transcendentalist poster, which is right here. And it should be one of your assignments because I've assigned that to the class. So you're just going to click on it, and then we're going to go ahead and do some stuff with it. Once you get there, you should get to a page like this. If for whatever reason it's not assigned for you, it's the first time doing storyboard, right? Just find a spot on there where it says for you to create a storyboard, and that's fine. Once we're here, we're going to be creating our poster, and we're going to be doing a few things. So there's 3 slides for you here, okay? 2 slides are going to come directly from the information you're synthesizing in terms of Thoreau and Emerson, or whatever 2 sources you do. And the third one is going to be kind of your overall interpretation and the direction you think it could go into. So what I mean is you're going to look up here and you're going to select a scene. Okay? So for this, you're probably going to want to do, I know I saw something like it. Outdoors. Here we go. Right. So let's say we want to do. What's fun one I like here? I like this one. That one looks pretty cool. You're going to click on it, drag it, and you can edit it and all that good stuff. Cool. On the top, we can actually change things as well. You can add a character if you want. You can add text, boxes, information. It's really cool, all the different things that you could do. We're going to be using this later in the semester as well. So let's say I want somebody who's going to be a transcendentalist. Who here am I going to pick? Let's just go with the last person. He has that funky shirt on and that really cool hat. So let's go with him. The cool thing is we can change all these features about them. So let's give him that color hair. Let's make him look like a Simpson. I don't know why that didn't work. Hang on. There we go. I like the color of his shirt and his pants. What is that though? I don't know. Okay. So we can also edit the pose. What do I want him doing? Let's have him tilting his head, and he's going to be, I want him doing, let's see. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's give him a mustache. That. All right. His legs will be no. Like that, no. Yeah, like that. And there's all sorts of things here that you can change as well. And let's do a, no, I don't want to, yeah, look at that side view. That looks funny. Okay. Update pose. All right, perfect. So now we have our character here. He really should be facing the other way. Can I do that? No, that didn't work. I don't know. Y'all can, there we go. All right. So we have him here, and we could apply something in it to transcendentalism if you wanted to. So my goal is just to show you how to add things on. And there's so many things you can add on that's pretty cool. You can add on sports. You can add on cultural things. You can add on different eras, classical mythology, monsters, Dracula, whatever you want, you know. So it's kind of interesting. So you're going to do 3 panels. Like I said, one's going to represent Emerson. One's going to represent Thoreau. So you could probably make your characters like one be Emerson, one be Thoreau, and what you imagine them doing. And then the last one could be kind of like what you imagine a different transcendentalist doing. I know this is the first time we're going to be doing this storyboard, and I know it's going to kind of be a learning process for you going in and figuring out how to set it up and everything. It's going to be a learning process for me as well. So don't stress out about that. And please don't stress out about this class. I know it's a stressful time for everybody. I know we're doing things that we never expected we'd have to do. We're going to get through this together, though, and we'll come out of it for the better. All right? All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day today, and I'll see you all later.